It's unnerving. When crypto is swerving, your portfolio is veering down a deep black hole. But if you watch Road Dogg and you listen closely, he will help you gain control. Well, if you think this channel is groovy and you'd like to show your support, well, there are a few things that you can do. Find that like button, give it just a playful little smack, and subscribe and join the channel. And
let's hit the like button now. Let's hit the like button now.
It's just down and to your left.
And you tap with your right.
Look over to the side.
Where you can join and subscribe. It's Crypto ROTH, the ring that drives you out. Let's hit the like button now. Let's hit the like button now.
Ladies and gentlemen, get your cowbells ready. I got mine. Do you have yours? This is the Caspa cowbell. That's for you, Mr. Miles. A little cowbell for your Caspa. Love that cowbell.
Aburrido con ganas de qué, averiguando qué hacer por la noche. Entonces entrarse en mi cuarto pa' ver. Levántate mi amor, hoy vamos a beber. No hay trabajo en la mañana. Ponte algo sexy, bebé. No hay trabajo en la mañana. Tírate un selfie, bebé. Yeah.
Check, 1 2 1 2.
Ponte algo sexy, mi amor. Tírate un selfie que te ve bien cabrón. Brindamos todas las copas que se trabajo.
Can't take my eyes off you for a second, Mr. Miles. I see where you are.
Tírate un selfie que te ve 1,000,000. No hay trabajo en la mañana, un bendición. Baby, put your favorite dress on. And maybe we can skip and go right to the sequel. Prende Philly Blunt, take a hit.
Are we ready?
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Welcome to everybody who's chosen to hang out with me tonight here on this surprise little stream. I'm just out here. I got to go over some charts and, well, to kind of figure out what I'm kind of doing in some portfolios I got going on. I figure I might as well turn the camera on and do it here. Look at some other charts too. And I'm going to do the live stream tonight at, what time is it now? Oh my gosh. Probably about 10:30, maybe 11. So take a break from this one and start that one. But I got a long list of coins and happy to take a look at any you guys got to look at too. I'm just kind of keeping up with the market. I just got bored, man. I'm like, there's nothing on crypto YouTube and everything. I've just seen a bunch of crap on crypto YouTube. I don't know. I don't know. It's just not fulfilling for me. What are you saying? I told you so. Clickbait me. What are you talking about when I click on there? You're talking some kind of gibberish stuff. At least I can talk gibberish to myself here on this channel, so I think I'd rather listen to myself talk gibberish than listen to some of the other people talk gibberish. So Bitcoin still not got to where I needed to get, and I needed to go crazy, come up here, so that I don't look for like a total idiot. Because I ain't changed my mind. I'm still sticking with it. It better play out. You're gonna look crazy. I just trust what I saw in the TA, man. Just trust what I saw in the TA. Just sticking my neck out there for what I believe. I believe in my TA. Sticking my neck out there. All right, so Bitcoinio. Not worried about Bitcoin so much. We got that. I'm looking about altcoins. That's the bags I'm going to be looking at right now. We got a nice little pump over here. She seems to be respecting this trend line even more so than I've got it drawn there. That's the first step that I need to do today is come over here to the daily. Take a look at total 3. Just kind of represents our altcoins at a whole here for what's going on. And I like it. We got some solid candle body touches here on this trend line with that wick. These candle bodies. Trend line just goes right along with it. You can't argue with this trend line. She's a solid one. And then when this wick bounced off of it there on my Hikanashi candles here, yes, loud baby. Line you up. Just let me get all anal or let me get all OCD and just line you up perfect. Yeah. There you go. So we bounced off this area. Good chance when we usually bounce, we usually keep going. Sometimes we might stumble a little. Sometimes we might come back and touch it again, but we usually keep going. That's the good sign for total 3 that we can start recovering some ground. And we need to before all these moving averages start crossing over this 200. Because when that happens, well, this story just flip-flops and goes the other way and goes the wrong way. That's a situation we could be looking for. So that means like over the next few days, altcoins should look pretty good and get a nice little bump up. Now, it's important that we really get a nice bump up and see a lot of billions coming to the market right now. Now, there's a narrative about an altcoin season, which is not true, but maybe that's enough to tie some people to throw some money in to where we might have a little bit of an altcoin mini season, enough to get us back up to where we can recover a little bit, a few more $1 billion coming into the market, because she can turn around and we can come back down here, kind of like we did here, maybe come back and touch this guy again. That won't be, it won't be fun unless you're expecting it and playing it right. Now, if you do that, and you know to start working on some shorts when we're up in this area, yeah, that could work. Ideally, what I would like to see happen though is we got a breakout possibility here, come up here, and then prices got to get above here so that these won't cross and they can turn around, and then we can be looking for something a lot nicer. We can look for our altcoin backs to actually come back and do something. I don't quite think it would get as bullish as breaking out over there. I think we would still kind of have to fumble around for a while. So I'm kind of looking at those two, spit it out. Trying to look at those two, spit it out again. Take 3. Trying to spit it out. Let's say it. I forgot what I was going to say now. I would normally look for the possibility of being rejected. That's normally what we would see. That's normally what we would expect in this situation, being below the 200 moving average. Well, that's what so I'm looking for a little bounce out of altcoins right now, and I want to take advantage of it, see if I can take some profits, just in case we come down to some of these lower areas in our altcoins. Let me give a quick shout out to everybody here. Mr. Miles was first. So yeah, eat my dust. Jason Hetchlin, hey, welcome to the stream, my man. Glad to have you here. I got Alper. How's it going, Alper? So not expecting a lot of people to show up, and I'm just kind of hanging out. I want to start going down Mr. Miles. I bet I know what Mr. Miles would like to see, and I always like to keep up with Casper too. Let's go take a look at Casper here on the daily, because she's been looking all right. She's been hanging out level, not doing much, but my bags are slowly growing, still growing. Mr. Miles inching up there on that spot margin. 9 has crossed the 21. We've looked at that, and that means we could go down a little bit, but we're prices above the 9, so sideways is what we got. We're stuck between those two moving averages, and they're flip-flopped on each other, so sideways is what we got. We're looking for a trend line to hold. Kind of started slipping here. I gotta compensate for that now and drag this down. I'm not a big fan of that, but you know, I gotta do what we got coming now. Now we gotta new parameters for our trend line. Today, I've got some resistance area pointed up here about 17.1. I was planning on setting some sell orders up through here, pyramiding some, or maybe just layering some. This tells me take a little profit and pay back on the spot margin account that I got. So when I'm doing that, I'm taking profits a little bit, smaller profits a lot, and a little bit more often, just so I can get that position kind of ready for any other future drops that we got going on. So here we are, a nice uptrend and a little kind of roundy shape. It's not really roundy in my butt. I wouldn't be calling a cup and handle, but a lot of people are quick to do that. The biggest thing to do is zoom out, man, and we got this nice megaphone pattern that we've been respecting, this small trend line. Got another little local one. I'm looking for up, man. I'm still waiting. 22, 23. I'm not planning on doing anything drastic, but as closer we get to this trend line, the more I try to accumulate. And I don't think we're going to be able to. Doesn't look like she wants to come back down here. Looks like we're done with this area for right now. Gosh dang it. 200 moving average is at 16.4. I couldn't even get very much of a nibble there today. Dang it, Casper, you're taking off without me. You better. Well, I kind of like it when you take off because my bags start growing, so it's so bittersweet. It's just like, feel like you missed your chance to get it at 3 cents. Makes me want to cry sometimes. I got it at 3 cents, but I wish I'd got it. Well, woulda, coulda, woulda. You know, woulda, coulda, shoulda. You get what you deserve. Is how it boils down to in crypto. You get to have the type of day you deserve. And you get to buy Bitcoin and crypto at the prices that you deserve. I try to deserve them lower. Sometimes I'm just not worthy of them to come down and meet my price point. You're not worthy. All right, so the ones I'm going on tonight, I'm actually looking at maybe on a cut list. I got Flow. Oh, down in the bottoms, in the dirty bottoms, where I like to build up bags that I can sell at bigger tops. That's how I like to roll. Haven't looked at this little guy in a minute. Oh, well, what do we have here? Look at that. Look at what was that? Was that? Back it up. Back it up. We're going to have to document this for posterity. But it went on far beyond you. But I could be looking at it. So give me a break. Still. So hit our measure move, targets, areas. Pose for the camera. What is that? If only I had somebody else to do that for me so I wouldn't have to look stupid doing it. Wow. There we go. Look. Nailed it. Flow, oh flow. What are you doing? I haven't looked at you in a long freaking time, it looks like. Or have I? I didn't catch that. Oh! You went below our 886? What are you thinking? Oh, you gotta get off them hard drugs or whatever you're doing. That was not good. Wait, why? Making sure I got you pulled right. Okay. You went below it. That's a bit scary. That does have 39.40 cents under the radar there for possible. Let's see. The daily we recovered the 9. Oh, it's the first step to recovery. Might have a chance here. Might have a chance here. For flow. Where am I going to sell you as? That's really what we're trying to figure out right here. Got a little breakout area. We're going to assume that we've made a bottom. Don't know that we have for sure, but we're going to assume because it makes an ass out of you and me. And we're in this together, right? Exactly. So we're going to refine our target areas here. That was our old measure move. We're going to put this little guy over here somewhere above price. That's our 618. That's a beautiful place for me to strategize taking some profit on this guy. Clean up my chart just a little bit. I'll erase everything like an idiot. That's no good. All right, and now we got this accumulation zone, and it's giving me some beautiful confluence, and that makes a great target. That's a good first target. Beautiful, beautiful, baby, beautiful. Loves it. Loves it. Let's paint you the right color so I know what I'm talking about when I come back here. This guy, I'm not fooling with you anymore right now. You're old news. This is our new. You're old stuff, but I still got your mark. You're real one, but not what I was going for. So I'm already in this. I'm just adding because I'm position trading, and I've been building bags, and apparently I've been building bags. I had some of this. I transferred it over. Got my old bags and put them on spot margin, so I'm already in. But for someone not wanting to get in, well, if you're bottom feeder like me, these are great prices, and I take those kind of risks. Not everybody does that, and I don't recommend that everybody does that because unless you're comfortable and been doing this for a while, it might kind of freak you out. You know, that's why you need to see that you got a trend line that you're buying off the bottom of there. Follow the wedge, one of my favorite patterns to trade. Haven't seen enough of them yet this time. Now we're starting to see the falling wedges. These actually have, believe it or not, a 68% chance to break to the upside. I know everybody says 68% about everything, but that's actually correct on this particular pattern. It's one of my most favorites out there, if I must say. I was trying to get, yes. This is a cheat sheet. This is correct by Thomas Bukowski. If you're going to go by any percentages that you're hearing quoted, I would recommend these over 68% because that's the only one that they're going to say. It's a 50% pattern, or it's going to break up 68%, it's going to break down 68%. Yeah, here, take a look at this stuff. Give this a try and see if that helps you out a little bit better. that's the free alpha of the day. Right now, anyway. So, if I were going to play this, you'd be looking for a breakout, and you definitely want to get above this area. So, safer entry above 62, but you little front runners, you know, you like to get it around 50, 55 cents. I know how you are, little degen. I'm a degen too. I can't help that. All right, flow. She looks like, okay, get my targets in line. I'm making notes because I'm going to go back later and adjust some positions and get these little babies all set up for some profits. My first targets are actually going to be right here at 75. And my second one's going to be at 123. I got to do this a different way. I'm going to get confused. Okay. Yeah. Let's see what you guys are up to. Jason says Near's been feeding me for days now, y'all. Near's been doing good. I'm trying to move over some more Near so I can build me up a big ass bag of it. Because I started, I've got a nice little position going. But I just got some unstaked, and they're in the process of where I can finalizing their unstaking period or whatever. I'm going to move that over to my spot margin. I'm going to try to catch a bunch of this Near while it's still down. And here's coming in. Oh, she's starting to claim $5 back again. Ooh, look at you. This big red line makes a nice support resistance here. Horizontal support resistance. That's strong, y'all. That's strong. Bounced off the 618 Fibonacci area. She's got the green light to go. Only problem is this trend line we have not recovered yet. And that's my worry line. I would like to see that happen. That would give me more confidence that some of the other coins could do that, because all the altcoins have basically given up the ghost on this line. So we're hoping that turns into a nice little bear trap, and that we come back in here and then we can get a nice solid move up. At least up to these areas, about $7. Woohoo! Go there, baby. I'm waiting on you. Near is actually one that's not on my cutting block. That one I'm keeping. The $7 is what is that? 712 and 818. So what I'm doing, I've got my big ass list here of all the coins I've got over there, open positions. The ones I'm trying to take a little, well, get my profit zones ready, just in case. Just in case, get my strategies ready so I'm not sitting there, when do I get out? Well, I like my fibs, and then I'll also, of course, follow trend lines as best I can, but I got a lot of positions, so I've got too many positions, so this is my process of weeding them out. Let's see, you do one and I do one. I'm going with BMX. Good Lord, what happened to you? Are you poke it with a stick, see if it's still alive? I haven't looked at this one over here on this chart for a while. Oh, come on. I've had to look. I must have looked on a different chart. Anyway. I guess we'll clear this one out and see what we got going on here, Beam. Daily chart. Oh, yeah, I like it. I likes it a lot, baby. Swing high to swing low. Tell me where price is going to go. Nice, we're still in the channel. That's a cool little channel. She's also got a measure move you can take there. Whenever we do actually get a breakout, you can put this right above that breakout area, and it's, if I had to predict, I would say we'll probably wiggle waggle come over here around somewhere here around August. But that's just me. That's just me playing around. Hopefully she come up here and get this 19 cent target pretty quick. she can get rejected there, come down, and still not get her breakout until mid-August. I know that sounds crazy, but it could. Hopefully we won't. Maybe we'll come up to that 200 moving average, 25 cents. That's a good little target to go for. As for me, I'm looking for 2 cents and 3.2 cents. Mark you down. 2 and 1 are you? That was mine. What do you guys got? Mr. Miles says Near has a lot of potential to steal traffic from ETH. I hope so. Because I've already got a nice spot bag of Near. I'm trying to build up a bigger bag. Let's face it, Near is what ETH wants to be when it comes to scaling through sharding. I like hearing that. I have not really kept up with what Near's got going on, but I like my choices in it. Actually, I want to, since we're talking about Near, let's see what Tokenmetrics has to. Where did Tokenmetrics go? Somebody stole Tokenmetrics. You better put that back. I'm telling Mom. Let's see how they rate for investing. Let's go over here. The new format's really throwing me off. We want investor score, I guess summary. Yeah. And now they got it on this side of my head, so I can't show it as easy. She's neutral on investment right now. Valuation grade is low. I mean, she's not highly undervalued at this point in time, is what I'm getting. 17%. I was kind of hoping that would be a little bit more. Fundamental grade 75%. Technology grade is 71%. Valuation grade 17%. So she's a little hot right now. Not too hot. She's not overvalued, but she's leaning toward that way right now. So Near be hot. Do we already did Near, right? Yeah. Short-term memory. Jason says it's been cheaper to deal with as well. Mr. Miles says, I think ETH screwed up early days by focusing on POS instead of scaling POW. I think you're right too. There's just, sometimes I feel like the proof of stake was I feel like that was a trick. I feel like they thought getting things over to proof of stake would make them securities. And I think they were kind of led that way. I may be totally wrong and off the mark, but I just feel like that was the narrative. And now I'm glad to see that has been proven to be false. So that gives at least the proof of stake coins more freedom than they had before, but not as much more decentralization as you can get with proof of work. Always be prioritize a chain that's proof of work over proof of stake. For value, me personally. If it comes down to a firing squad and I gotta choose between proof of work or proof of stake, all the proof of stakes are getting shot. With gummy bears, YouTube, with gummy bears. Mr. Miles says, I haven't seen your Caspa BTC chart in a while. Okay, fair enough. I need to keep up with that more. Actually, if you're in this game and you're really smart, you would only be picking coins that are winning against Bitcoin, and you'd be trying to shy away from the ones that are not. Actually, for real, that's what I should be doing when I'm going over the coins I'm going over right now. Although I have planned on selling most of the ones I'm going over right now because I don't expect them to outperform Bitcoin that much. But that's the best way to judge if you got a strong coin or not. And looky here, she's giving Bitcoin a nice little run. Been giving Bitcoin a nice little run for its money. So she's got some good seasons outperforming with some chart setups that says, baby, I'm going to keep on doing it too. Watch me. So that's kind of cool. Number got to go up in dollars or in cents for Caspa, but so we'd have to see some pretty good. I would think that you would have to see some pretty good gains out of Caspa to really keep up with Bitcoin like that, huh? While Bitcoin goes sideways for a while, that would be a nice time. It looks like we got a possible breakout here. I'm still looking for us to go almost double up here. No, not double up, 60%. Your math sucks, Road Dog. We're at How many Satoshis are we? They put too many zeros over here. I can't read it now. It's 8, 9. There's 4 of them. So I got 2 extra zeros. Is there any way I can change that? I would love to change that. And I'm afraid I'll screw something up. Can I do it here? So I got to remember I got 2 extra digits for Satoshis. 285 Satoshis, man. Per Caspa. So it was 159 Satoshis. Man, these low Satoshi coins. Back before I got into TA and everything, I used to love trading low, like penny stocks or something. I'd find some of these coins with low Satoshis, man, and you would be surprised how many X's that you can get out of coins that are just a few Satoshis, and how they can grow. Anyway, those would be those low cap things you play with. So I like that. Looks like we broke out and got a little flag atop, or the 618 Fibonacci pull. Should bounce off of it. I like it. Keep going up, baby. Casper looking good. My turn. Really? You want to go with that one? One that may be on the chopping block for me is Kusama. Need I say why? It's not horrible. She had this beautiful, I think it's a Gartley. I don't know. This is not my thing. I think it looks cool as hell, but it ain't done nothing yet, has it? They're supposed to be highly accurate. I stole that from Mr. Ray, by the way. Give credit where credit is due, and I think he gets this from Scott Carney, or he probably figured it out himself, but I think he looks up to Scott Carney for this stuff, which I find is fascinating. It kind of overlaps with some of the stuff that I do, but I have not really gotten all into this. But it's got all the magical numbers that I love, like the 1272s and all that for fibs. It's really cool, but you know, what has it done to tell you know what is this knowledge given us so far? Because this knowledge is supposed to be saying it's got a really good chance to come right back up here to where it was at 520 and possibly 614. That's what all this jargon over here in fancy lines, that's what it translates to. And not there yet. So I'm getting impatient. I would like to see us come back up to $60. That would be cool. She's sitting at $21, which for anyone that believes in this project, I'm not so sure that I do or not. I know that she can make some gains, but I know that she can take some time. But she's getting really close to making a breakout now, so there might be some immediate gains to be held, maybe up to about $35 or more. I think this is another one I'm going to come over here and check out on Tokenmetrics. Is this one I should think about holding on to? Or maybe just letting it kind of free my Bitcoin. This was all cool back. This was the canary, the test thing for DOT, but then now DOT's decided to go a whole different direction and totally restructure. So now Kusama's like, you know, the front runner for that. And I'm like, I don't know, man. What's the deal? So investor wise, for a longer term hold, valuation grade 34%. So she's not too considered undervalued. She's a little slightly overvalued if you look at it that way. Strong sell for investor grade? Am I reading, or is that 0%? Is that strong sell or is that 0%? You just don't have information for me. That's confusing. Am I in? Did you log me out or something? You're blocking out information. Why are you doing that? That made no sense. Okay. Oh, what's going on here? Okay, investor summary. Here we go. Now we got it. Now, okay, so I guess it wasn't logged in. So we're sitting at neutral for investor. Leaning toward a buy, but sitting more kind of neutral. Or neutral bias. Fundamental grade 75%. That's good. Technology grade 71%. Valuation, she's not undervalued anymore. She's, you know, kind of, you know, holding her true value at the moment. Maybe a little or slightly undervalued, but this is not the great bargain, even at right now, and I would think that that would be a pretty good bargain. Market cap is 5.6 billion. not sold on this one. I'm just not sold on it. There is a circulating supply of 1 billion and a total supply of 1.18 billion. So 1.09 is out there, 1.18 is out there. So there's 97 million still floating around. Available somehow, probably through whatever lockup or whatever might be there. Well, Kusama. That's where we got our levels from. That was not holding true as well as this one is. I'm going to adjust some of these levels here. I'm going to go with this one. Give me some new targets. And get rid of all the rest. Cause it just doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. $28? For what I add to my position now would be profitable. For what I had in there, probably not. $44.98, I do like that. Kasama, 28.17. 44.87. Ish. They're zones. They are zones. I think the technical one was 44.51 by the fib. Your turn. Mr. Miles, proof of stake was a trick throw. A trick to throw them into securities category. 100% agree. Yeah. They're sneaky that way. They plan that stuff out ahead of time. It's just dirty. Man, the US should be embracing crypto. Should be embracing stablecoins, and definitely should be embracing Bitcoin. I just think it helps reveal. Bitcoin has a way of revealing the how you say the filth, the fake stuff. It reveals the truth, because when you touch with it, you whatever interacts with it has got to be real. I mean, it will expose the corruption. It will expose the Ponzi schemes. I think that's what they're afraid of. They can't play by the rules that Bitcoin does. And what kind of wild crap are you doing now? I'm looking for angles, because I believe those angles help you square price in time. What does that mean? I think it helps you be more accurate to know when something's going to happen or what price something might happen at. All right, Kusama. Well, I gave you guys your chance. Y'all didn't throw any coins out there, so I'm taking your turn. Ha ha ha, I'm cheating. One coin. This one came out last cycle, really cheap, really cheap, and I was hesitant to get into it. Stayed really low, kind of like Casper for the longest time, but then she actually did something. It went I mean, she was down here like sub a penny, like way crazy when I was looking and playing with this, and she was getting a little bit of a hype first coming out. And you'd play it. I remember playing it, but just not being confident enough to hold a strong position in it. But then she started taking off and doing some stuff, and it got up to 21 cents and even saw her heyday about 37, 38 cents. Getting in sub penny, those were those Casper dreams almost you'd be looking for. This is one of those coins that has a lot of tokens and everything too. Let's take a look at that. That might be interesting. See what the supply. Remind me of what I don't think that one is really doing. I think there was some kind of exploit or something at some point, and so they've kind of lost their drive. But they've got how many? A total supply of 13 billion. If it gives you an idea for what you might expect for, say, Caspa. Caspa has more though, I believe. Mr. Mouse, give us that. Actually, I've already forgot the exact amount Caspa has. But it's good, especially if you're looking for something like Caspa, to look at some of these coins that got, those big, huge, circulations and things like that, and might give you a clue. That's hopeful, man. Caspa went up to 38 cents. I wouldn't be crying. Can one make a comeback? Man, I'm starting to think it probably can, but do I care at this point? But she's at the bottoms, and you're locked to the bottoms, and I like things that move too. And if I'm putting something on the cutting block, am I going to regret this? You're going to come back, and it's going to be $2, and you sold it at 2 cents, dummy. I think I've already done all this stuff, right? We're just nowhere near a reasonable target even to take profit. 2.8 cents. My turn again? Man, you guys are so nice. Looking at Peppy. Oh, Peppy coin. Peppy on discount right now. Peppy down to 882. Peppy had a good place to buy. My personal opinion. Did I buy me some Peppy? I bought me some Peppy. I bought me some Peppy at 858. I bought me 4 million. Is that million? 4 billion Peppy. Oh crap. I got a $34,000 position of Peppy over here on my paper trading account. Did I fat finger you again? I got 4 billion, but I had 400 billion or something like that crazy. I seriously fat fingered. I bought ungodly amount, and it went south. And it drug this paper account down to almost a $1 million underwater. It was crazy. Now, if I'd freaked out and decided, well, oh my God, I lost it and sold, I never would have made it back. But she came back in profit. And as soon as she got in green, I did what a lot of scared people who got over position would have done. I was like, let's just sell it. So, but I sold it in $140,000 worth of profit. This is all paper trade money. This is not real money. That's why we're talking big numbers. But it was started out as a $100,000 account, and now I got $474,000 worth of equity over there. That's it's 321 now. Mostly Bitcoin, if that tells you anything. That's something to say. That's a lot of X's for just Bitcoin. For mostly Bitcoin. Well, we did make a lot out of Peppy, didn't we? We did make 144,000 off of Peppy, so I guess I doubled that account on Peppy. Gosh darn it, meme coins. You're the only thing popping. What's up with that? Peppy, you're testing the 21 moving average, and you got a 618 just waiting to touch you at 721. I think you may give it you may come down and lick it. Go lick it. Lick it. Where's I selling my Peppies? You're gonna sell your Peppies? Well, no, 985. When I'm on the weekly. No, 1360. 1360 for me. Your turn. Hey, dog. Hey, Flipcoins. How's it going? We're just playing drinking games tonight, I guess. I don't know. I guess it's every time I go to a new chart, we take a shot. Is that what we're doing? Something like that? Sounds reasonable. I've been throwing tokens out there. We was supposed to alternate. That was how it's supposed to work, but you guys kind of said, nah, never mind. Go ahead, Road Dog. Take my turn. So, okay. I'm just going over coins I'm thinking about weeding out. So I'm looking at H-bar now, which gave up the ghost here. Why am I even talking to you, H-bar? I mean, for real, dude. What's up with you, H-bar? Well, I'm gonna change the world. You're going to make people broke. All right, we're gonna. She broke. She gave it up. I'm probably this. I can see if there's anything that'll make me take this one off the chopping block. H-bar. So now that I got these on spot margin, you will hear me talk about it. I'm sorry, but I'm building up a bigger bag, and that means I can take profit a lot earlier. So I can get out of these things in profit at a pretty good place. It's not undervalued. It's not greatly overvalued either. She's at what, 7 cents right now? Fundamental grade and technology grades look good. $2.4 billion market cap, circulating plus 35 billion out of 50 billion. So, that's a lot of coins to make it move like molasses. I don't like the molasses move. Could I hang out till she gets back to 18 cents? I probably could. Do I want to? I probably don't. No, I don't. Swing high, the swing low. We're just gonna go with the very basics right here. Okay, maybe a secondary. I think 22 cents would take forever to get hit. I'm trying to find some targets that might be more realistic and say, oh, I don't know, within 2 to 3 weeks. And this one ain't wanting to hit them at all. This one's wanting to die on me. What's up with you, H-bar? Dang! You had some fake news and got up to 18 cents and people FOMO'd in and then dumped on their asses. It's a ha-ha. And the developers got their new Ferraris, I guess. I'm just guessing. I don't know. Probably would have been a good time after taking all that nice juice of profit. $0.10, man. Wow. Almost 11. Maybe 11. Right you down. It's going to be one of my targets there. Back out of this little sucker. Just 6 cents. 62% up from here. We can make it up to 15 cents. Is 133%. I don't know if I got enough patience for you. 15.3. 15.3. All right, that was mine. Your turn. Can you look at Jasmine? Yeah, I sure can. Actually, that's on my list too, but I'm not going to tell you that. I'm going to tell you without telling you. How'd that work out for you? We're above the 200 moving average. That's cool. So Jasmine lost the main trend line like a lot of the altcoins did, and we're all looking to see if the altcoins can break back above those trend lines and take us on a nice little, should be a strong run coming. It might take it a few candles over here, kind of get its bearings or something, but after breaking above that on this and other altcoins, I expect a strong move. At least come back up to this area, 3 cents, area about 3.5 cents. But just gotta get above, what is this, about 2.5 cents, 2.6 cents. Crucial we do that. That would be flipping this little area, this little candle close here, right where we're at right now, actually. That would be a support resistance flippy area. Actually, I think we're right below it, or I think It's right under this candle close, right? Well, it's just not nailed exactly. This candle close here and these candle bodies open, that would confirm it for me right there. That would be the flip. The flipping happened to right here. And we are above it, so we got some good signs on Jasmine that she wants to recover. I like that. I'm going with it. If I moving averages on the bigger time frame are all up and to the right. They look good. She's got a good chance to recover, I think, personally. What you want to be aware of is a rollover here, because that would be bad at this point in the game. Don't want to see that. So, following that little bottom trend line, stop loss is below that somewhere. Will save your ass in case she decides to roll over, but don't go too close to it, because if they get serious about it, they will come down and hit your stop loss and drive you out. Leave you hanging and drive while they turn the market around. So they are known to do that. If you're going to be safe about a stop loss, one below here, because if they get serious about going stop loss hunting, they'll come down, and you will see that at this point in the market, when they get ready to actually blast us to the upside, you're going to see them stop loss a lot of things. They'll come down, and you might have, this makes a perfect place to put a stop loss right below these wicks, right? You will see a candle come down just a little bit lower, and then boom, off to the races. You'll start seeing this happen a lot on the smaller time frames. It carries over to the big, all the setups, you'll start seeing that happen. And then that's a good sign. Oh, baby, it's about to be on. They getting serious now. Those are the subtle little signs that that start giving us a stronger clue that, yeah, things are starting to look good. And we start seeing them coming after stop losses. And being sneaky and dirty about it. The dirtier they get, the more that they want. They want their fingers in there, and they want it all. And they're going to do something good. Mambo, come on, baby. All right, so Jasmine, I'm on the daily. I'm trying to get the smaller time frame after I get this one cleaned out. 4 hour looking good, above the 921 moving average, like that. 1 hour wouldn't be any different. Always above that 9. Nice solid trend starting here. Depending on how you want to do it. She was going up this way, lost that one, could retest. It's a little bit of a warning sign saying, yeah, we can retest this, and might take it. She may not make it on her first attempt. She didn't quite do it over here. May see something a little bit more like that too. But now we got another notch to go by. Now we got another trend line. So this makes a good trend line to put stop losses under, or watch or take profit if the trend line breaks. Pay yourself a little bit if the trend line breaks if you got some profit. But I like what I'm seeing. She's got a possibility there. Yay. Oh, Jasmine, it's your birthday. Oh, here's one. Tezos. Woohoo. Where am I? When are we going to be done with each other, Tezos? Riddle me that, Batman. Oh my gosh. All right, here we go. The weekly chart. Beautiful. That's my first target. And there's my second. What is it? $1.44. You're at 77 cents right now. It's going to take your ass forever to get there. What the hell's wrong with you? Give me something shorter. What else I got? What else you got for me? Do you even line up? 85 cents. 122. I'm pretty sure I should be in profit here. Tezos 122 for me. And I don't know if I'm going to be in it long enough to hit 280 or not. She's actually making a nice possible double bottom here. Came all the way back down, and you know, eventually over time go back up there, and we can't hit these areas. It would just probably be a very slow play. Can make some X's. It's not a horrible project. People will make money on some of these, but you will have faster movers and more successful projects, and then you have some that just kind of linger around and nobody talks about it anymore, and just kind of maybe eventually just whittle out and die, or just become irrelevant unless they kind of keep up with stuff and make some new changes and keep up with the times and keep that roadmap going and play the crypto game. It was a hot topic a while back. All of them were, weren't they? And then suddenly the next week they don't talk about them that much, and the next week they don't talk about them that much, and then they're forgotten, and then they're not worth that much anymore. And so is the gameplay with crypto. Your turn. CKB, please. I do not have that one on my list. I'm not in on this one, I don't believe. Or at least not over here on Spot Margin. She's getting a dumpy dump. Oh, look. Did you nail it? You suck. No, I don't suck. Look. Measure me. Boom. Chaka-laka like a barrel. Nailed it. On the weekly. I'm claiming that. Yes, I'm loud. Yay! Should I don't know. The algorithm likes this stuff. Should I do like a? No, that's not it. I need some way to document this stuff because I don't keep up with it. I really don't. We just come across it and then I go, now, yay, and then go on because everybody else has got a system. I mean, they post this stuff. They're like, oh man, look, join my group. I am not an infomercial. Well, a lot of these people are just infomercials for their trading group, and sometimes you see it more than others. Sometimes you're like, are we ever going to talk about crypto, or are we just going to talk about your group and your car and all this other stuff? And right now, I'm just trying to find, man, maybe, how about we just copy the image? Oh well. We can go over to my chart room and go to the vanity wall. It's normally where I put a lot of stuff in. Look, nailed it. Oh. Just documenting, folks. Nothing to see here. I guess to some extent you got to build up a portfolio of things that you do around here, maybe? I don't know. I don't know how this works. Look, we got the death cross here on CKB, man. Boom, boom, boom. Let's clear everything out so we can look at you with a brand new look. Swing low to swing high. Tell me where I need to buy. Oh, you're above the 786. Can you hold it? If you can hold it, that's a good turnaround point. If you can't hold it, I'm looking for, what is this, 0.007 cents, basically. She doesn't have to go there, but it's technically on the table, so that means if you ain't got a plan to handle it getting there, you need to think about your strategy. You could either be crying if it hits it, or you could be salivating, just waiting for it to get there so you can pounce on it, and I don't know. Everybody's in a different place. A little bit of a trend line there. I don't have a good top for it. I mean, we can go by just the general rule and see if we got something here. It makes a little bit of sense, but it's kind of, you know, I don't have enough touches to confirm it, so we'll make it a smaller trend line. She's too wanky up here for me to, well, you can. I mean, trend line body to body, you got something with a breakout. So you got that idea going for you. Steep breakouts don't usually play out that well, so I wouldn't get too excited about it. Just yet, anyway. I'm not saying she's bad, just she's got some stuff to figure out right here in this area. Can you go higher? Why is it there? Because of this? Really? You going to let that be your support resistance flip? For real, for real. Are you a 236? Yep. Okay. All right, we're playing your game then. You make the rules, man. I'll just interpret you. That's all. Whatever you say goes. I bicker with the charts. All right, your best target short term here. I'm on the daily chart. That kind of short term. Good profit taking place is 1.57 cents. 0.0157. 50 moving average, 200 crossing the 200 moving average. That's going to be a thing. Now, a lot of times you'll see price come up and kind of kiss it before it decides to dump down more. If it does dump down more, might be looking at that now. So that's a good target to go with right here at this area. Fibonacci came out there at 1.3 cents. So got an interesting range, but it's going to have trouble getting above 11.3 cents in this area. She may struggle with that. I don't know that she can get over there. If she can, 1.3. If she can't, either way, we might be reversing from any one of these 2 to 3 areas and come back down to 7.007 area. So paying yourself a little bit there would give you a little bit more for this retest area, or whatever we want to call it. But that's kind of what I see is possible. My turn. Which one am I going with? QNT. No good QNT. I'm sick of QNT. TokenPi. I got that one. Token. What happened? Did you die? Poke it with a stick? Is it breathing? I can't tell. Alright, get rid of all this crap. What happened there? Somebody needs to call the ambulance. This bit of bloodbath. You're above the 9 moving average. You got that going on, but man, same thing with the other coin. 886 may be coming into play here for TokenPi. So a smaller position I got that I'm not inclined to hold on to. She has... So it's got to either reclaim this area and then start moving on its happy little way, or get rejected and come down here. She's actually got a good shot of trying to do this. I don't know if she'll get past 8 cents just yet, though. But we can at least look at that idea. Oh yes, we can definitely look at that idea. Okay, we got our content right here. Let's rock it. Let's roll it. Let's try to control it. TokenPi, 8 cents. 10.2, can I do something with that? From where we are here, what are we looking at? 25, 50% gains spot. Maybe. Still got some other stuff to work through here. Ooh. Oh, look at you. Oh, aren't you special? What is that? August 4th? Let's say if you do it. Lock it in. Your turn. Crypto 420, how's it going? Crypto Brat, smash the likes, people. Let's go. All right, okay, you guys gave up your turn, so it's my turn again. Which one am I going with? How about this one, Flux? Swing low to swing high. You hit the 886, I think, yeah. I'm going to assume, because that makes an ass out of you and me, and we're into this together, right? You said that earlier. Use fresh material, Road Dog. Quit snitching me out. Snitches get stitches. Sad when you got multiple personality disorder, and those multiple personalities just keep snitching you out every chance they get. Guys suck. Hate living with you dudes. You fart in your sleep. Hey. Damn. See what I mean? Smells like cream cheese. Shh. Oh, we still got that dude on there. Oh, my bad. I thought I had. He's. Oh, God. Well, that's gonna go over good. All right. Well, some people get pissed off when you say something against their idol. Are we zoomed in? We got you. Okay, Flux. She's already got her death cross saying the death of Flux will never come back. That's not what it says, but she did get her death cross. 100's crossing the 200 now, and you know, sometimes that means an uptick. Sometimes that means price will go back up there around that 100, 200 moving average area and just kiss it before it rolls over and dies again. Or maybe it breaks through. I never know. It doesn't happen every time, but it looks like it might have a chance to do it now. So come on, baby. I'm looking for this area right here. 79 cents out of Flux. Put a little target in here. That's going to be my sell order. My take profit order for part of my position. We'll see what it does for the rest of it. She might make it up to 96. It's not off the table. Your turn. Crypto Rambler, hey, how's it going, man? I was wondering. Me too. Okay, you guys ain't quick enough. My turn. XRP. She's at 47 cents, bouncing off of 41.92. This trend line here, beautiful bounce off of that area. Do we nailed it? Beautiful. Nice catch there, darling. Nice catch. Alright, so let's see. Here, there. Ah, you're back. Oh, that's a good sign, XR. I'm impressed. She's past her accumulation fib. Alright. You tried to do it. You tried to go to 52 cents. She's trying to go to 52 cents. Y'all, she tried to go 52 cents. We're looking for 52 cent XRP. She may get up to 57, but don't get and cheer on. But don't be too disappointed. She kind of been running out of gas real early. I don't like to talk about it too much around her because it kind of gets her depressed and everything. But yeah, she like Joe Biden, can't realize that she's slowing down and becoming a boomer. Come on, XRP. Maybe 56, 52, definitely. 52. XRP. You're undecided. I've only got half my bag moved over to this exchange on this one to build onto it and take profit on. All right, your turn. Ironfish. Good brown gravy. How's it going? You know, I got this one, and I've been purchasing more because she's been real cheap. But I'm wondering, man. Tokenmetrics really kind of pushed this one out, and it sounded really good. But she's also on a big, solid upswing and everything, so she got kind of pricey, $3 and stuff. And now she ain't. Now she's 75 cents, right? So let's take a look at Tokenmetrics and just make sure that they still got this one on the up and up. Ian Belita was putting this out as a possible 100x coin here, but I doubt it'll be for 100x from $3. But yeah, I'm in this one with you here on spot, not doing anything else with it, just holding it. And so for investor, it's got a buy side signal right now. Fundamental grades at 56%, that's good. Valuation grades undervalued 66%, so that's better than what we've been looking at lately. It's been kind of they've been leaning more toward being overvalued. So this one we're leaning more toward it being undervalued on this scale, 66%. Technology grades coming in at 65%, so I'm liking that. That was cool. You kind of wonder, what the hell does Ironfish do? And I know, it's kind of, what do they do? And kind of hard for me to remember to actually describe. I'm looking for the little link, a website right here. Or will you tell me? Here we go. Oh, they upped their game. They're not as, okay, I don't have to go chase all this information. Cool. Ironfish encrypts every transaction, shielding your sensitive asset information from public view. With read-only view keys, you remain compliant and in control. It's powered by a global network of miners and nodes, so it's probably proof of work, what I understand. It's powered by miners. Ironfish is a censorship-resistant, resilient, and privacy-enabled platform for everyday crypto transactions. It says they're designing the Ironfish to be the new cryptocurrency from the ground up to enable easy-to-use, fully private payments by closely following the sapling protocol. Every account is equipped with a view key to grant its holder read-only permission for labels if they can. So it's more a privacy play, which are not very. They're not very popular. I mean, they got a purpose, but it's just the establishments frown upon them, and therefore they don't get as much traction as they could or should. Like Monero, take for instance, it's probably one of the major surviving. Probably one of your strongest. I guess it is your strongest privacy coin. They've still never cracked it. They want to really bad. The IRS wants to hack and crack crypto. They were putting out a bounty for anybody who could crack Monero. IRS, not the DOJ, not the OCC, not the Treasury, not any, nothing. I mean, none of them should be able to, but the IRS. For something that does not belong to the federal government or to the United States. Something that belongs to the world, something that's global. We just don't know when to draw the line. We just don't know our boundaries here in the US, it seems. Or at least she has went below this 886 retracement. That's not quite the most normal thing that you see happen. And so that means she could actually come all the way back to her actual bottom here, about 57 cents, 55 cents is what I got. It could happen. That's on the table. Unfortunately, I know you probably don't want to hear that. I don't either. Especially after, I know I bought some, when she was above $1 or above a couple of dollars for some of the bags. I mean, it doesn't look like it would now, but that's what the Fibbies say. Maybe she can peter out and not go down that far, but that's just what I'm seeing for right now. Is there another target we could look at? Is there any other sign? Any other thing we might have overlooked? Can the fibs tell us anything? That's a little bit. There's a little bit. Not much, but here's a little hopeful at 64.8. So let's hope 68 might be the little catch point for it. Mr. Miles says, Ironfish, the privacy coin that you have to KYC to use. Is that? Ironfish is like one there. I just know I've got a bag, and that bag's just been gradually just not been doing very much, and it's not been fun. I mean, the patterns. It's a long-term play, and I'm banking on Ian Bellina. That's what got me into it. Not blaming, but I mean, I decided to listen to what he was saying at the time. This is one of them harmonic-y patterns like what we saw on, what was it? Kusama? You saw how that worked, didn't you? She kind of did like this for a while. So I would, I wouldn't be in a hurry with this one, is what I'm saying. I would say she can get a nice little long accumulation, and then we might see something go back to $3 or higher. But I don't know. If she does, there's always a possibility that this could be a double bottom and that she can make some, regain these areas back to $6, $8. But that would be later on. You'd have to be really convicted, and I would have to be really convicted and hold this one for a long time. I don't know if I got that in me to hold it that far, to be honest with you. So for me, I might be, I'll be looking at some of these areas around $2 to $3, $4 target areas. I can't put this one on spot margin to kind of alter and get out and profit early or anything like that. So I just got to ride this one and add to my bags, which I've been doing down here. Lowers my cost of entry, but it's not the one that I would expect to. I don't know. Maybe it can 100x, but how many coins did you have? Market cap is 31 million. Circulating supply is 42 million. Total supply is 54 million. So, what'd you say, Mr. Miles? The one you have to KYC for? Good Brown Gravy says, I mind it for the long term. Mr. Miles has a fair criticism. Is it ASIC or is it GPU? All right, guys. Well, guys, it's about 10 o'clock. I forgot what time I started this, about 8:45, maybe? I don't know. Been going for a little while. I still plan on doing my regular nightly stream and probably kick that off. Looks like I'll probably shoot for about 11. Give me a little time just to kind of catch up a little bit. But I'm going to go get ready for that. Oh, GPU only. It says groundbreak. Cool. I have no GPU miners, but I'm interested in that. I don't know if it's still a viable thing or not. During my profits in this bull run, I will be setting up. My goal is to set up a little hobby mining shop again. Well, some really good miners this time. I'll probably set it up in the bear market. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out with me. I'll be back in about an hour from a normal stream if you guys want to hang out again, and we'll start going over the market and all that good stuff. And I just wanted to go through some charts and just see what's going on. Make some plans. Get some plans in action. Thanks for hanging out. See you in a little bit.
Come on, come here, boy. Come on. You freaky dog.
Mr. Miles, I see where you are.
I don't need to analyze. Every word that comes out is a lie. Make it look like you're so ice.
Does Rupert work or CPU or GPU only? They have to do very well to get ASICs on board, unless you're pulling fishy bullshit like KDA did and have some ASICs ready on launch day. They're not the only ones. Bytem did that too. You don't hear very much about them, do you? KDA has been a disappointment, I gotta say.